you work or the impact of those minutes? Are your business metrics reflecting genuine progress, or are they just smoke and mirrors? And what about in your personal life? Is your well-being measured in the steps on a pedometer or in the destinations those steps take you? You've probably heard the axiom, not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything counts that can be counted. I have found so often people are counting the wrong thing, and they are confounded on why their life is unhappy, unfulfilled, and unsuccessful. Today, we're going to look at those things that people often count that, in the end, don't count at all, and can lead you to wonder, even after all this work, discipline, and dedication, why am I still not successful? But that won't happen to you, not anymore, after we're done. Let's look at this both in the business environment and in your personal life separately. And as I go through these, self-assess if these are the things that you are counting on helping you be more successful. First, in business, counting your working hours. Long hours do not equate to productivity. I know putting in a 70 to 80 hour week feels like an achievement, but it's not. Quality over quantity is far more beneficial. Working not harder is the objective. It's the results, not the clocked hours, that count. Next, email count. High email counts don't reflect effective communication. Key decisions and collaborations often happen outside of inboxes. Only use email to close loops and finalize actions. Next, meeting count. An excess of meetings can be a sign of poor communication and decision-making process, not effective management. Back-to-back meetings can cripple your calendar and your productivity. Fewer, well-structured meetings often achieve a lot more. Next, social follower count. 1 million followers might look good, feel good, but if they're not buying what you're selling, it's an exercise in futility and ego masturbation. You can't pay your mortgage with your follower count. Next, counting short-term profits. Prioritizing short-term gains can sacrifice the seeds of future growth. Sustainable success is a marathon, not a sprint. Next, website hit counts. Traffic without conversion is just noise, a useless vanity metric. If it doesn't convert to enrollment, it's a useless vanity metric. Next, the number of employees you have. Size isn't strength. A bigger team isn't always better. More employees can mean more complexity, not more capability. Lean and mighty teams lead the market at every size. Next, complaint counts. The absence of complaints doesn't mean everything is fine. While complaints can be quantified, they don't represent those who silently leave dissatisfied. Inventory level counts. Having a high inventory count can indicate poor planning and ties up valuable capital and resources unnecessarily. Efficient, just-in-time inventory management is a smarter move. Next is counting KPIs. Slavishly following KPIs can lead to tunnel vision and neglecting qualitative factors like customer experience and employee well-being and the much bigger picture. Now, in your personal life, calorie counting. Fixating on calories without considering nutritional content can be misleading and often very unhealthy. What you eat is more than a number. Nutrition is nuanced, and health isn't housed solely in calorie counts. Next, step count. Step counters can encourage movement, but they don't necessarily correlate with overall fitness or health. A step counter won't measure the strength you need to build or the stamina that you need to gain. Next, social media likes. Likes don't equate love. While they offer you a dopamine hit, they are a poor measurement of personal worth or the quality of relationships. Digital approval is shallow. Seek depth in relationships, not a thumbs up. Credit score. While important for financial credibility, it doesn't reflect a person's financial savvy or wealth building capacity. It does not indicate your financial wisdom or wealth. Age. Your chronological age doesn't dictate your capability. It doesn't accurately represent experience, maturity, health, vitality, or potential. Number of friends you have. The quantity of friendships is less important than the depth and quality of a few close relationships. It's not the number of contacts in your phone or database that matters, it's the count of your meaningful relationships. Money earned. Earnings don't equate to mental peace, happiness, financial freedom, or soulful fulfillment if not managed well. Income without impact is empty. Money is a means, not an end. It's what you do with it that defines its value. Possessions owned, accumulating items often doesn't contribute to lasting happiness and can be a distraction from more fulfilling pursuits. Understand that what you own owns you too. Things don't just cost you money, they cost you mindshare. Weight. It's a commonly tracked metric, but doesn't necessarily reflect health or fitness levels. Your weight is data, not a narrative. It doesn't tell your full story. Fitness and health scripts are far more complex. Your daily to-do list items. Completing a multitude of tasks can feel satisfying, but it doesn't mean that important goals are being achieved. So, as you walked through these illusionary metrics, ask yourself, am I counting what truly counts? It's easy to get lost in the numbers and lose sight of what genuinely builds success and contentment. The key takeaways here are not simply to count less, but to count smarter. Here's what you can do. 1. Reevaluate your metrics. Take a hard look at the metrics that you're using to measure success in business and in life. Are they aligned with your long-term goals and values? Number 2, quality over quantity. Focus on the quality of your work, the depth of your relationships, and the richness of your experiences. And number 3, measure progress, not just results. Sometimes the growth isn't in the result, but in the progress that you're making. Are you developing skills, building relationships, and making the right moves for future success? So today, I challenge you to shift your focus. Start by identifying just one metric in your business and one in your personal life that you've been counting that doesn't truly count towards your ultimate success. Replace it with a qualitative goal, something that you can't put a number on, but you know is crucial for your growth and fulfillment. And if you are not sure what that might be, fret no longer. Tomorrow, I will give you the key success metrics that do count, both in your business as well as your personal life. For right now, share the one metric in your business and the one in your personal life that you've been counting that doesn't truly count towards your ultimate success. And I will see you back here tomorrow morning.